bounty hunters are empowered by an 1875 federal law that permits agents of bail bondsmen to enter residences and cross state lines in pursuit of bail jumpers. Bail jumpers' offenses can range from simple misdemeanors to armed assault, drug trafficking, and even murder. This is their world.
I said turn your hand around. Hey, kid! Turn it around. Law enforcement agents.
Across the United States, over 10 million fugitives roam our city streets.
I ain't going back to jail.
Fugitive recovery agents, the real bounty hunters, are the men whose job it is to bring these felons down. To seek.
Go, 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 go!
To locate.
Hang on, you're under arrest.
To capture.
Down, all the way down. Don't move!
To bring them back to justice. Fugitive recovery agents, the real bounty hunters, is shot entirely on location and involve people that jump bail. Although guilty of jumping bail, they are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. These are their stories.
Hey, Brad, I'm bringing my own handcuff keys this time.
Okay, good.
I won't do that to you.
Well, I was gonna say, now I'll give you my pen key.
He doesn't trust me anymore with keys.
That way we don't have to worry about it.
We don't have a picture because one problem I have with this county over here is they won't let me photograph the defendants, which hopefully I'm going to get resolved. All my other counties let me, so it's been a real problem, even from booking to get those. So that's what we're working on. That's the importance to have these photographs if they want me to go out and pick them up. Usually photographs are good for my other hunters, but for me, I know who I'm dealing with. And that's probably why it makes it a good place to bounty hunt. Because they know Robyn. They know who Robyn is and when she comes to pick them up. Dan, we gotta go down to Wilson, okay?
Wilson Park?
Let's see. No, we gotta...
Wilson Avenue?
By Riverdale, we go...
Okay, go to the lights down there, take a left. Then go to the lights by Perkins and then take a left.
Okay,
I'll show you where Wilson is.
Okay, because it's down in that river
yeah, I know.
area. But this one, I'm not sure when he missed court. I just got a call on this one. So that 5,000 on a substance control, 5th degree. Before we left, Diane, that's what I did. You have to verify the warrant.
Yeah.
And you have to verify that's not cash, because sometimes if it's cash, there's nothing that irritates a client worse than you take them back in. If they've got a cash bond, they sit there. As I explained, this client, I'm going to repost a bail on him. It's not that he took off on me, I mean, he just blew off his court date, which is going to cost his family a lot more money to get him out now. But
what's this kid look like?
what?
Brad wants to know what he looks like.
Brown hair, early 20s.
Brown hair, early 20s.
Medium height.
Is he skinny?
No, I mean, he's not heavy either.
What?
Tell him the mom's going to be there, too.
Is the hair long or short?
I can't remember. Not real long.
Not real long. Probably shoulder length, maybe. He wants the address, Robyn.
Just tell him to follow me. Wait, no.
Well, he's not behind you. What's the address?
He has two behind me.
Are you right behind us? Okay. He wants to know what the house number is.
Just wait. Tell him if he shows up there first, Tim's gonna ditch it.
He said park halfway down the block from it. What's the house number, Robyn?
Just a minute, Diane, before we stop. Where's 7th Street? Okay, take a left.
Robyn, give me the number. He's
Diane, I'm telling you, he can follow me. If Tim sees him first, he's running, and there's no reason to do that.
She said just follow us.
With
Right there.
cream with black trim, 917.
Right there.
Huh?
Black trim right there.
It was just a minor ordeal that he should have made court on. Problem is we've got him out on a bigger bond that's a little more serious, and if he won't go to the small stuff, I really doubt he's going to go to the serious stuff, so we're going to help make sure he makes it to court.
How you doing? Come around. Hi. Yeah, this was,
I want
I know it.
You do know?
I'm getting a beer.
I don't get Come get in
Brother or sister, I'm a woman. I can do that.
Huh? Oh, you guys are all cool.
I know it. I know it. Formality, but you know how that works. You're,
You don't have anything on you?
just don't wiggle. If it starts to get tight, I didn't double lock them, but okay.
No, you're looking in there.
Is your mom in the house? Okay, you just want to stay out here. I just want to talk to her, okay? Diane, you can just watch her, okay? I'm not going to go anytime soon. How you doing? Hi, where'd they catch you? No.
Ran around, went out one door and went in the other.
Why am I on this side or the other?
What's that?
Oh, here, on this side.
Fit in here, yeah.
Huh?
I can't fit in
Do
there.
we need to get back? Yeah, because of this one. Is it gonna work?
Now what? Further?
Or no, it's on this side.
Right there? I don't.
Your legs are too long. Okay. Where the hell is the seatbelt here? I talked to Benton Coney,
Uh-huh.
Tim, and we're going to take you over there because that's going to make it easier getting you
That's where
out.
the warrant is.
Well, I know. I could have taken you up to Stearns,
Mm-hmm.
but that's screwing around. And we just want to get this done quick, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let me know if you're uncomfortable, okay?
Yeah, I just tightened the my wrist though.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Sorry, your mosquito bites doing?
So where are we going now?
Benton County Jail. It's probably, what, 13 miles away, Tim?
Yeah.
Can I get over here going this way?
Go one block up.
One block up? And then what way?
Left.
Left. What, did we just forget our court date or
I was in Stearns County.
in jail?
Yeah.
See? But you should have called me then. I could have asked him to writ you. Did you know that?
Oh no, my public defender was gonna send me up the river.
Why?
She was gonna let Sam send me to Land O'Lakes for 8 months.
So what happened then?
What do you mean? What happened?
So then,
I mean, I was in. Oh, they had to drop. They let me go that morning or that afternoon, and I left. Didn't go to court because she said, my public pretender, she said she's gonna take care of it and give me a different court date.
and she didn't. You should have called me, Tim, so it didn't have to get to this point. You know that. 'Cause they,
Go forward.
Huh? Go forward?
Where are you going?
Benton County.
Forward.
Go forward? Okay. So when they issue the warrant on this one?
I don't know. Same day probably. When I miss court.
Just which way now, Tim?
Left. Paul, you want to roll your window down?
Yeah, is it hot?
Yeah.
Is there air in here under? Let's see.
Yeah, but it's better actually to roll windows.
Yeah, I suppose your mom wanted to get this done with all the activities going on, you know, in her life right now.
No, I got finals at school.
Finals
And yeah, and I can't go back to school until I do this. Otherwise, you wouldn't have seen me today.
Where'd you see him at school?
Well, they went up front, and then they had a lady come up there, and I go, who's here? And she goes, authority, and I just took a left, and she kept going straight. I went out one door and came back in another.
Was it Benton County deputies?
I don't know, I didn't see them.
Wait, I'm going the wrong way.
Go forward.
Oh, shit. I'll just take it. Where's my phone?
It's right on your box there.
Bill Bonds. What? We'll talk about this in a little while. Mom's working right now. What? Sure.
How come I gotta wear my seatbelt? No,
That's fine. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Thank you. My children.
That better? Yeah. Would you want to roll your window down?
It's one thing about being a mom doing this kind of job. You gotta incorporate the kids into it. They call me at work all the time. A lot of times I'm arresting people. The kids will call me on the phone.
You know, to veer to the right up here, don't you?
Do what, Tim?
Go right here?
Right here?
Yep.
Oh, wait, I can get there this way?
Yep.
Well, you probably know this town better than I do, huh?
I guess. Aren't you from here or what?
I've only lived here 12 years. I just know the path from my house to the jail. Good. You have a private attorney. That's good, because that was important, you know. That, with that kind of a charge, anytime you're looking at a felony.
Well, this is just probation violation on a felony.
Okay, but still. They're threatening, what, 8 months?
240 some days. 8 months, yeah, I guess. Do you know if they caught Jerry yet? Cisco?
You know, I heard they were looking for him.
Okay.
But I'm not in one of my bonds. I don't think so. If it was, I didn't hear anything.
Oh.
Why do you know?
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll talk about that later, okay? I can check Tim. Somebody else had asked me about that, but Jerry's another one though. I think if it was my bond and I could get a hold of him, he'd do something to make it right with me. No?
Not this time. I don't
Not
think.
this
He's
time.
gonna sit. He ain't getting out. I don't think.
Oh, I do have him on bond. Maybe we better talk. Well, I know that
I
ex-girl.
think he might be the one who called him on me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What goes around comes around, huh?
No, I'm not a cop caller.
You're a Robyn caller? No.
Yeah, that's about it too.
Robyn.
Why would you think that?
Hmm?
Why would you think that?
Think what?
That he called on you?
Little dispute.
Unfortunately, that's how it works, though, Tim, isn't it? It's usually other people that turn you guys in.
Mm-hmm. Because there was only like, I told everybody I didn't have a warrant because I knew, you know, there's only about 5 to 6 people knew I had a warrant.
I'm a different kind of bail bondsman, I've been told. I'm not like most bail bondsmen. And Tim will tell you why. I don't know, Tim, what do you guys think of me?
Everybody loves Robyn.
Yeah, because why? Because
why? I don't know why.
Because I'm fair.
Yep, you're fair. You bail us out all the time.
But I seem to have respect. I mean, that's respect both back and forth, right, Tim?
Good communication.
Yeah. That's why I don't usually. My forfeiture rate is so low here. Is because I work with everybody. I've been doing this like 5-6 years, and it's a respect factor. I don't care what anybody's.
That's it too. That they respect you.
Oh, turning yourself in was dumb?
Yeah.
No. Then you have to have me come and get you. Well, because they know
What do you
when
mean? Come get me in? No, I'm on bail.
All right.
What a rough day, week.
I know I'm gonna have one of those too.
Can I help you individuals?
It's Rob, and I have Mr. Brown. I talked to Russ about it.
We're going to be doing is tonight. We're going to go see if we find this gentleman who skipped bond about 6 weeks ago. He's a parole violator. He's also a felony warrant out of Palm Beach County that on a bond that we had done some time ago. He's in a housing project in Riviera Beach, which is known for its propensity toward violence in that area. He's not known to be a violent person, but the area that we're going into is known to be very violent. It's a gated area. Even though it's a gated area, it doesn't seem to make any difference. People are still easily able to walk in and out of the facility. We're going to go in and try to take him as safely and quietly as possible.
We're headed to Riviera Beach out of West Palm Beach now. What we'll do is we'll go up down the main drag, which is Blue Heron, and contact local law enforcement to let them know what we're doing and try to get an idea. Also, is where to go in that Wedgwood development. As you can see, Florida weather. 1 minute it's dry, and next minute you're in a thunderstorm. You never know what you're going to have. Just a mixed bag of weather when you're down this far south in Florida. Michael Leach is a black male who resides in that particular community of Wedgwood within Riviera Beach. He's not known to be a violent subject. He has numerous felony arrests, and we believe the reason he jumped bond was because he knows that not only did he have that one particular arrest that he was bonded for through the bonding agency, but he has a violation of probation or parole. He's now been habitualized. In Florida, if you're habitualized, you will do jail time, and no matter what the offense is. And we're quite certain that he's avoiding us and trying to evade capture because of that reason. He knows that if once he is caught, he's in for a very long duration. What we're going to do right now is call the Riviera Beach Police, who has the jurisdiction over where this particular subject is, alert them to the fact that we're going to go into that particular neighborhood to try to apprehend the defendant. Sometimes they want to ride along just for safety's sake, and it's always a good idea to let them know what's happening. In case something does go down, they know we're bondsmen. We're not doing a home invasion. We're agents trying to apprehend a fugitive in this case, and that's what we're going to do now. Yes, you might be able to. This is John Viola, the bondsman. I just want to, we were going to go and try to pick up a bond jump in Wedgwood, and Major Harris had always wanted us to call in before we do something like that and let you guys know. Oh boy, yeah, he's got 2 warrants. One's a violation of probation parole, and one's an FTA. So they're going to send one of the road patrol guys by so that they can follow us in, or we follow them in, and they know exactly where to go.
Oh, okay, great.
So it'll work out well.
Good. So they're sending someone over now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a standby here. So they asked for the cars, what they look like. Yeah. Not that there's going to be much of a problem this time of night.
There are only 2 in the parking lot.
Yeah, I think that...
3.
Great. I think they'll be able to find us okay. Oh, well. This guy jumped. He's got 2 felony warrants. One is for violation of probation or parole. And the other one is felony DW will ask failure to appear. He had given a false address on his application. So what he did is he called us. We ran the phone number. The phone number came back in his name in Wedgwood Plaza.
Okay.
And it came back 1109 Wedgwood, but I understand it's not placed.
Yeah, they changed the name, but it's still Wedgwood.
Still Wedgwood.
Yeah.
I'm not. Last time I was in there, it kind of looked like a maze to me. So.
Yeah, it's also Riviera, not West Palm.
Right.
They advertise episode.
Right.
People wandering in Riviera.
Yeah, we can go by try to pick them up.
Right, that's great. Could we follow you in? Because like I said, that place is like a maze. You guys are just going to go in, try to grab the guy. He's trying to call the sheriff's department now to confirm who I am, which is fine. and he said hopefully you guys can pull him back out, and we'll go from there and see what happens. But you have the address, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Right. And I guess, is there a place you want us to stand by to see if you get him? Sounds good. That's what we'll do. We'll stand by. What we're doing now is we're going to stand by. The Riviera Beach Police Department is actually going to go in. Because it's a gated private community, even though it's kind of a housing project, they feel it necessary to send their own units in to try to apprehend a defendant in lieu of ourselves, because they're concerned that we might be considered trespassing, even though the law says to the contrary. Just to make sure it doesn't happen again, we're going to be faxing the police department legal documents tomorrow to document that, yes, we can do what we're supposed to be doing and actually make apprehensions such as this. Oh, you got him? Where is he? Oh, there he is.
I got him? Doesn't look anything like his picture.
Oh, but he's...
Shaved all those dreadlocks off.
You're kidding me. Is it right if I talk to him for a second? Just
Yeah,
find
it's
out
fine. Well, Lieutenant, he told you about transport?
He said, I got the impression he wanted you to transport him. I just wanted to know what happened. We were trying to help you out, and it backfired on everybody. All you had to do was just come on in and we'd help you out. But why'd you miss court to begin with? I don't even remember.
I didn't have no court date. I went to court and then...
Well, they got him at least. And the law
They gave me no court date, really.
You signed for a court date? You don't remember?
I remember signing a piece of paper saying I had to go to court.
Uh-huh.
Then when I called that day to make sure I had to go to court, there was no... They hadn't had me in for court nowhere. That's all I remember.
Okay. All right, well, like I said, we were trying to help you out. I'm sorry it backfired on you, but we were just trying our best. The defendant was taken into custody by the officers because they were concerned about us going on to private property, which is really actually a mute issue. It's in their own guidebooks that we can actually break and enter if it was to rearrest a fugitive. I guess they're a little concerned as to what we can and cannot do, so they're going to take them over to the police station. They asked us to follow along, and they're going to determine if we should transport the subject to the Sheriff's Department and the county jail for booking, or if they'll be transporting the subject to the county jail for booking. But that's what we're going to do now. We're going to try to make that determination. At least the defendant's in custody, and it really hasn't cost the taxpayers any money at this point.